Epic showdown. Kamkè Bol and Dalilah Muhammad blazed toward 400-meter hurdles final fire runner ### symbol. The stage is set. The 400-meter hurdles is often called the race of truth. It tests not only speed but rhythm, endurance, and the courage to embrace pain in its purest form. Few events in athletics demand so much of an athlete's body and spirit. And yet, when two icons of the event, Kamkè Bol, the Dutch powerhouse, and Dalilah Muhammad, the American veteran, lined up on the road to the World Athletics Championships final, it became more than a race. It became a clash of generations. It became a duel of resilience and brilliance. It became a showdown for the ages. The journeys that converged. Kamkè Bol, the meteor from the Netherlands. Tall, elegant, and relentless, Kamkè Bol has rewritten the script of Dutch athletics. Known for her graceful stride and devastating finishing kick, she has emerged as one of the most versatile athletes of her era, excelling in both the 400m flat and the 400-meter hurdles. Her rise wasn't overnight. It was built on years of grinding discipline, endless laps in the rain, and an unwavering hunger to break barriers. By 2025, Bol had already collected European titles, Diamond League victories, and Olympic medals. But the one thing she craved more than anything was absolute dominance on the world stage in hurdles, to etch a name alongside the legends like Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Dalilah Muhammad herself. Dalilah Muhammad, the veteran warrior. If Bol is the future, Dalilah Muhammad is the foundation. The 2016 Olympic champion, the 2019 world champion, and a former world record holder, Muhammad is track royalty. Her stride is smooth, her technique clinical, and her composure unmatched. Yet, her journey has been marked by battles, injuries, setbacks, and the weight of competing against younger rivals. Still, Muhammad never backed down. She remained, season after season, the woman who taught the world that excellence is not a one-time spark but a flame that can be reignited over and over. By 2025, many had counted her out. Yet here she was again, surging into another world final, ready to prove that greatness doesn't age, it evolves. The heats, sparks begin. The heats at the championships carried a strange energy. Kamkè Bol jogged through haze with the ease of a queen surveying her kingdom, conserving energy yet still finishing meters ahead of the field. Her time, casual. Her intent, deadly. Dalilah Muhammad, on the other hand, ran with a quiet determination. There was no flamboyance, no wasted motion, just the cool precision of an athlete who had done this 100 times. She cleared every hurdle like clockwork, finishing strong and reminding everyone, never underestimate the veteran. The commentators buzzed. Bol looks effortless, almost untouchable. Dalilah Muhammad has seen it all. She's not here for silver. The world sensed it. A storm was brewing. The semifinals, the fire ignites. The semifinals were no warm-up. Every stride carried tension. Every hurdle cleared felt like a statement. Kamkè Bol drew the outside lane. From the gun, she attacked the race, gliding over hurdles, her tall frame devouring the track. By the final stretch, she was ahead by daylight, easing off in the last few meters yet still clocking one of the fastest times of the season. Dalilah Muhammad, in a different semifinal, ran a tactical masterpiece. She didn't chase the clock, she chased control. With impeccable timing, she surged in the last 100m, finishing just behind the heat leader but securing her place in the final. The scoreboard sealed the deal. Both Bol and Muhammad were through. The showdown everyone wanted was now inevitable. Clash of styles. What made this final so electrifying wasn't just the athletes. It was their contrasting styles. Kamkè Bol, aggressive, explosive, a sprinter disguised as a hurdler. Her races are roller coasters, fast starts, powerful strides, devastating finishes. Dalilah Muhammad, smooth, measured, a tactician. She doesn't fight the hurdles, she caresses them. Her strength lies in balance and the ability to remain unshaken under pressure. It was art versus fire. Symphony versus storm. The night of the final. The stadium in Tokyo was electric. Fans from every corner of the globe filled the seats, waving Dutch flags, American banners, and even placards celebrating Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, who was absent this time but whose shadow lingered over the event. The camera zoomed in on Kamkè Bol, eyes narrowed, jaw clenched, ready to explode. Then to Dalilah Muhammad, calm, focused, almost serene. The gun was about to fire, and history was about to be made. The race. Bang! Kamkè Bol flew out of the blocks like a woman possessed, her long legs eating up ground, her rhythm fierce and unrelenting. She attacked every hurdle as if trying to erase it from existence. By the 200m mark, she had a commanding lead. But Dalilah Muhammad was not panicked. She was steady, smooth, a predator waiting for the perfect moment. She cleared hurdles with flawless precision, her breathing controlled, her body language calm. At the 300m mark, the crowd roared. Bol was still ahead, but Muhammad was closing. Her timing was impeccable. With every hurdle, the gap shrank. The final straight was a blur of noise and fire. Bol pushed with all her might, her face twisted in effort. Muhammad surged, her veteran strength carrying her closer and closer. They cleared the final hurdle almost side by side. The finish line loomed. The world held its breath. The lean. They threw themselves at the line. The clock froze. On the scoreboard, time seemed suspended. Fans screamed. Commentators shouted. Athletes gasped. Finally, the result flashed. Gold, Kamkè Bol, 51.27 seconds. Silver, Dalilah Muhammad, 51.33 seconds. 0.06 of a second separated them. The stadium erupted. Aftermath of glory. Kamkè Bol collapsed to her knees, tears streaming down her face. She had done it, defeated one of the greatest hurdlers in history and claimed her place among the legends. Dalilah Muhammad walked over, smiling despite her silver. She embraced Bol tightly, whispering something only they would ever know. It was the passing of a torch, a recognition between warriors. Reporters swarmed. Cameras flashed. Social media exploded. Kamkè Bol is unstoppable. Dalilah Muhammad proves age is just a number. The 400-meter hurdles is the most exciting event in track and field right now. The legacy of the Showdown. This wasn't just a race. It was a story that will be told for generations. For Kamkè Bol, it was validation. She had finally conquered the global stage, proving that she belonged in the same breath as Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Dalilah Muhammad. For Dalilah Muhammad, it was legacy cemented. Even in defeat, she showcased resilience, skill, and the heart of a champion. She proved that greatness is not about always winning, it's about never fading. And for the sport, it was a renaissance. The 400-meter hurdles, once a niche event, had become the crown jewel of athletics. What comes next? The final left fans dreaming of what's next. Could Bol chase McLaughlin-Levrone's world record? Would Muhammad return for another Olympics, chasing one more golden chapter? Could the next generation, inspired by these giants, rise even higher? One thing was certain, this showdown lit a fire that would burn long after the medals were handed out. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.